Good to see you all listening. Wait till we get a few more. Then we're going to turn this wonky piece of almost was into something. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Get done this evening. I've got a mail call to do also. All the way from North Carolina. Hear me okay? Mm-mm. Hey, Mike, how's the weather up there in Canada? Hey, Wayne McKay. Hey, Pappy, how you doing? Watched a few of yours. I don't recall you being in my life before. Hey, Tim, thank you very much. I appreciate it. First time. Hey, Pappy, as soon as one of my mods shows up, I'll have them post your link. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I think you showed me.
Okay. My wife is going to post your link, I think. She reads my chats because I don't pay attention to the phone while I'm running the machine. Nice. Not making content yet? Okay, fair enough. If you decide to start, let me know. I will shout out your channel. We help people grow. Hey Zach, how you doing, buddy? Hey Zach, have you heard anything about the judging for the crosses for Van and uh, Heather and the Viking? All right, got 9. All right, so what we're going to do today, let me tip you down here so you can see what's going on. I have this piece of cherry that we were trying to turn into a multi-axis box, and that was a fail for a variety of reasons, including the guy standing behind the lathe. So what we're going to do is try and rescue this chunk of firewood at the moment and turn it into something good. So let me tilt you down here where you can see what's going on. And I'm going to put this uh, in the Jeb drive. And all right. And I'm going to grab my smock because the laundry lady does not appreciate everything being covered in sawdust. Although, as long as I make pretty stuff, I guess it's okay. But still. So, are you all having a good week? Mine's been long. Had my second post-op appointment at the surgeon today. We have a better result on my cataract surgery than we anticipated. On the one machine that takes measurements and does estimations, I saw 2020 without a lens. Well, without corrective lenses. We had the toric implant to correct the stigmatism, and then they removed the cataract. And then when he did the refraction, it was a little better than 2025. So that's a better result than I had planned on. I'm gonna grab my safety glasses and my face shield, and we'll get this party started.
Cheryl Bowser says, hello, Soldier, Mrs. Soldier, and chat.
Hey Cheryl, how you doing?
So very good to hear, Soldier.
Yes. I have struggled with my vision all my life, and it's nice to have that corrected. All right, so as you know or may not know, I use carbide tools. Made more sense at the time because I had a very specific budget in mind. I think I'm going to get the longer tool rest. Had a specific budget in mind, and it didn't include multiple grinders and all of that sort of stuff. All right, here we go.
Eric Makes says, yo.
Yo, Eric Makes, how you doing, buddy? All right, I'm gonna change the speed on this lathe because I have it in God's gear because we turn pins at Mock Jesus, but I'm a little leery of doing anything else at that speed. So we'll take it down about halfway. All right, there we go.
Eric Makes says, be right back. He's checking on his lasagna.
Understood. We do not undervalue the lasagna.
Woodwork says, damn, I always cringe at that noise. Reminds me of the dentist chair. Haha.
Kind of does, doesn't it, Wayne?
Eric says, so what are we making today?
We are going to try and make a box.
He said besides a mess.
Hmm?
He said besides a mess.
Oh, no, definitely a mess. But also maybe a box.
Eric says, cool, yeah, the lathe always makes a mess. Lots of shaving and sawdust.
Yes. Nice. Alright, pencil. Alright, so somebody smell smoke? I know, I take the fun out of everything.
Fortino Mendiola said hi.
Tortino Mendiola. Fortino Mendiola.
Yeah.
Knew a Fortino Mendiola once. A very long time ago at Fort Bliss, Texas. If that's you, brother, I hope you're doing well.
James says, yes, no cursing, no throwing tools. Where's the fun in this?
Sorry, with some channels, you get flatulence. Other channels, you get foul language. Other channels, you get bloodshed. My channel, you get post-nasal drip and dad jokes.
Jimmy Stevens says hi.
Hey, Jimmy, how we doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well this evening.
Wayne said ha ha.
Who?
Wayne.
Wayne.
He said ha ha.
You had to be there. All right, here we go. Whoa, holy moly. All right. All right, good enough. All right, we'll set that one aside. And we'll set our tools aside. And we'll get ready to do the lid of our box. I'd like to do the lid first.
Bryce Family Tree says Wayne goes by Waynona after 5 p.m.
Waynona.
Eric says, have you ever tried to put the saw on something while it's turning?
That's really unsafe and a bad idea. Yeah, I tried it. It's really unsafe and a bad idea. And that particular saw, saws on the pull, not the push. If you happen to have a push saw, maybe.
Wayne says, I got 1 hour, Bryce.
Bryce, not
Bryce.
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 It is not Bryce Family Tree.
Sorry.
Unless he's got money, then it's Bryce.
Bryce says, not in soldier time, Wayne.
Not in soldier time. No, hour is a long time to a soldier. All right, now. All right. So, let's see here. For a moment, I'm going to swap out this tool rest because this is the one that's worn.
Eric says it's 6 p.m. here, Waynetta.
Waynetta. I'm sorry if I am not in on the inside joke.
Wayne said, Eric, it'll be 4:02 here in Saskatchewan.
Ah. Yeah, he's in Sasky. How close are you to Saskatoon? Part 6 of Cancer.
I think he's talking to Radar in the woods.
Oh.
What Radar? A wood turn. Wayne says Saskatoon is 2.5 miles away. And he also said CNC.
It'll come out Thursday. Alright, so now we begin. First of all, we're going to round this over.
Eric says CNC, not cancer. Autocorrect can be quite unfortunate.
Yes, autocorrect is my enema.
Wayne says yes, and I don't know how to correct that. It just threw it out there. Sorry about that.
No need to be sorry whatsoever. The update on my CNC is that part 6 will come out tomorrow. And the reason that series is spread out so long is because I had these 2 surgeries 2 weeks apart and didn't want to miss uploading content. Over here, as you can see, she is quite piled up. I need to empty that table, probably use a leaf blower to move all the sawdust, and then I need to square the machine, and it sits very square. But the way you do that is you run it all the way to one end, and you check your corners for square, your front 2 corners, and then you attach it to the table, and then you run it back. And then you check those corners, and they should be automatically square. If not, then you're going to adjust a little bit, and then you're going to attach it to the table. That's where I am, but in the assembly, you are still working on the sub-assemblies. All right, there's that. And what this is the beginnings of the lid for a box, but I need to face off this lid first, so we don't want a wumpy jawed lid. I like that good enough. Let's see here. Yeah, it's good enough. So, Does anybody want to buy a wooden doorknob?
I was thinking the same thing.
That's because you have grown to appreciate my humor. Sorry about that. Alright, so no fiddle. Well, let's see. Nope, can't use that one. It's broke. It's like broke. But we can use this one. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Wayne says make a spinning top now.
Why not?
I posted a little bit to like and subscribe.
Good. That's great.
Radar the Wood Turner said, oh,
We're not sunk yet. Alright, that needs a little smooth around.
Johnny's Latecraft said hi.
Hey, Johnny.
I'm trying to figure out this over. Joa Bedes de Gomez Dio Oliveira said hi.
Mr. Oliveira, have a great one. How are you doing? That's how I handle that, because I can't pronounce all the names either. Alright, so let's decorate our top.
Dennis Wells said, I enjoy working with wood myself.
I love it. It generally is less stressful than most of the stuff I do.
Dennis says it's quite satisfying.
Yes. This is crazy. All right, here we go. Sorry guys, trying to get it set straight. Straighten up.
Dennis is doing well.
Good.
Thank you.
Seems like every time I step in here to do something, it's wacky for some reason. Alright, let's see about this top.
Bowser said, my favorite job was working at a sawmill. Hard wood work, but the perks of wood scraps and the smell of wood all day was awesome. Old Past says, wave.
Hey, Old Path. Think I agree with you, Cheryl. So, let's see, does our top spin. And then we'll get back on our box. Oops, yes. So, our top will spin. Let me grab something to spin it on. How about that piece of cardboard right there? Oops. Oops. All right, so maybe we stay out of the toy business. But yes, we made a top. Now, let's see. All right. There she is.
Cedar Grove Box said, what it do?
What it
Babaloo?
do? What it do? What it do right now is frustration. But that's all right. We're not new to the frustration business. That is our dog saying, you've had your fun, let me in.
Wayne said, time for a coffee break. Cedar said, what it do, chat? Please do smash that like button.
Yes, please do smash that like button. Because we do like this like button to get smashed. Alright, nice. Now, let's go get this lid. All right, so turn this.
You're getting hearts.
I'm getting hearts. I will take those hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all are doing great. If you have not, please smash that like button.
You got lots of hearts.
I love it. Thank you all. Alright, let's try this round tool. Alright, gotta lower that. Time check.
It is 6:30 p.m.
6:30.
Eastern Time.
Alright.
Enrico says, I think it's Ciao, C-I-A-O.
Yeah, ciao.
Ciao.
Alright, so. Alright, so. Alright, so. All right, awesome. Perfect.
Fernando Lopez said hi.
Hello, Fernando. Sorry for the foul sound. Alright, so now we are going to part this guy off. Alright, there we go. So, here is our cap. We're going to have to clean that up a little bit. Now, tape measure. There you are. Alright, so our opening on our box is just at 1 3/16. Our stock is 2 inches. So we got to go down a little bit. What is the absolute width? 178. Not too bad. Ten. Going to bring the tailstock up while I make this tenon, which is also our tenon for the lid. Nope, gotta go down a fraction more. A little bit. Nope. Got a little bit to go. Nope, not quite. Soon, but not quite.
Paul Kern Jr. said hi.
Hey Paul, how we doing? Ooh, getting close. Just a bit more. All right. Close.
"777 EP said, "Hey crew, listening as I'm turning 2."
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Almost. All right, there we go. Nice, snug fit. And now we all right, let's drill. So I need my center drill, and I need a bit. All right, so we're going to drill because I am not going to risk splitting this trying to do it with no pilot hole. And I'm sure there are 50 different ways to do this, but I don't know a better one. And let's say we're going to go about right there. Actually, yeah, we will just go right there.
Cedar said, please hit that like button and subscribe, y'all.
Yeah. All right, so let's back up. Yeah, please, if you have not smashed that like button, please subscribe if you are not.
Even be a member.
Yeah, you can even become a member. That would be awesome. I have 78 members. I'm going to have a drawing for members when I hit 100 members. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will have a drawing, and there will be 3 winners. Great. All right, gotta get in there a little bit better, but we are making progress. We like progress.
Yes, we do.
Progress is our friend. All right, that's good.
Well, I can't get it to show, but 777 asked, have any of you turned black palm?
I have not turned black palm. All right, so move this out of the way. Grab this lid.
Eric says later.
Eric says later. All right. Later, Eric. Sir. All right. So let's get our little center. Crank that guy out and enter cell. Oh, we need a little sand, but we're not bad. Alright, so how we doing, gang? Anything good going on today?
Quiet up there.
It is quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet's usually bad. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Got some tool marks. Think we'll try and improve that. Alright, so I will round this over and we will All right, so all right. So, all right, we jam Chuck. Yes. All right, so what you doing?
Just stand up. Radar says, come on, please hit the like button, people. 2-minute tip for wood turner says, hi, Jim. Hi, everyone.
Hey Jeff, how we doing? Sorry. Need a nose blow break. I'm going to finish this up here in a minute. I just wanted to stop and take a look. This cherry really turns nice, but you have a little loose grain here and there. And so I'm just taking a look, making sure I'm not causing a worse problem. Maybe ease out on that a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and, actually, I'm going to make sure it's touching. All right, here goes.
Gary Bach said, what like button?
Who?
Gary Bach?
Gary Bach? Hey Gary Bach, see that thumbs up at the top of the screen? That would be the like button.
And then 2-minute tips said, been turning for myself today a fork and a spoon. And he said, double tap the screen, Gary, if you are on a phone.
Hey, let's see what our projectile looks like. Well, can't look bad. She needs a little something.
2 minutes says, wish I had a narrator for my channel like Soldier Jr.
Well, Jeff, it all comes down to how you install the equipment. I have the Stepford Upgrade 2.1 about 12 years ago, and I've been very happy with the unit, except occasionally I get a little static.
Yeah, about that. We'll discuss that later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. All right. You all may not want to participate while I dig this hole. How many lives you got going over there?
It's all about you.
All about me.
2 minutes says, did you rent him out?
All right, here goes. All right, so I think we're going to do a little sanding, and then we'll decide what we're going to do for a finish. Get this out of the way. And here goes. That is just the box slipping a little bit on the joint. It is not anything to do with the chuck or the center.
2 Minutes says, I have to get back to writing the newsletter for our local wood turning group. I was the stupid one who raised his hand and volunteered a few months ago.
Hey Jeff, I did tell you when we belonged to Kiwanis, if you missed the meeting, you got elected, right? That was our experience with trying to be social. I'm an antisocial organization now, and I don't have near as much trouble.
Radar said, you can't back out now. And 2 Minutes says, usually the person who is not there gets elected.
Hey, Jeff, Ryan is part of your club, right? Next meeting, just say by the Rockets' red glare. Ryan is 77 Rockets. All right. So, let's get a little of the go-to, our denatured alcohol. How many of y'all in here? 80 of you. Hey, 40 of you forgot to smack that like button, or perhaps you got lost on the way to the like button. That's right, mods, would you please direct people to the like button? If you are on a phone, please double tap your screen. If you're on a computer, there's an actual like button. Or you can always click that thumbs up at the top.
2 Minutes says, yep, Ryan is in our group, but he is super busy. He just hit 70,000 subscribers.
I know. I have subscriber envy.
And he said subscribe. And Johnny's Latecraft said, see y'all, take care.
Take care, Johnny. Thank you, sir. Alright, let me get some mineral oil and beeswax for this guy. Then we'll turn him around and wash, rinse, and repeat. Alright, let's give her a buff. Alright, so we'll set this aside. Move these guys out of the way for a minute. Alright, so here is our little acorn box. I need to do a little business on the end of it, but there she is. And where's the chuck key? Here's the chuck key. Now I should have lined the chuck and did not. That was my error. Uh,
Radar says looks great, Jim.
Thank you. Think I'm going to have a go at sanding the inside and then finish it and
Tony Castro says, hey brother, how's your day been?
so far so good. Alright, that's good enough. Get a little alcohol, suck up the sawdust, get a little wet sand. I know everybody hates the sanding, but that's really where the piece comes alive. See if I have enough wax in here. Alright, that's good. Now, alright, let's see here. Alright, here we go. seen Mr. John Ulrich? Not your average woodwork. Alright, here goes. How many games, Kat? 84, 54. Hey y'all, come on, smash that like button. One like per person is more likes than I got. Two likes per person is taking a like away. Please don't do that. Alright. So there's our lid. Inside, top side. Alright. Set that guy down. Let's see what we can do. I don't think we're gonna mess on the inside. We're gonna wipe this guy out, and then we're gonna put a little wax in there. And that's what it looks like. And let's wax up that. A little bit. Alright. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so that's good. I'll hold on to that. So here we are. We have our acorn, we have our lid, and we have a fairly good fit. We don't have a pop fit. It was probably a mistake to sand on the inside of the lid, but it does fit. So anyway, that is our project. Let me clean that up a little bit. What time you got, babe?
It's 7:26.
Alrighty. So, here we go. Our little acorn box. Let's see. Not really a green match, but close enough for government work. And there again is our inside, our bottom side, inside of our lid, top side of our lid.
Radar says that's awesome.
I need practice, but it's getting a lot better.
4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up. Hey, I'm doing all right. Let me grab my actual glasses. Somebody ought to clean this shop. Not saying who, but there's a guy who comes in here and makes a mess. Thank you, Anthony, brother. I'm telling you, the bigger you can make those things, the easier it is, because it's really tedious when you have standard size tools. Oh, grab my water. So who all is still in here? Got 104 of you, 61 likes. Hey, if you're still here and you haven't, please smash that like button. We need all the likes we can get. Hey, Kenneth Burt, how are you, sir? Tony's here. Johnny was here. Jeff was here. Radar. Hey, it's awesome to see so many of my friends here. 777. Fernando. Cedar Grove Box. Wayne McKay. Alan. Wow, it is awesome to see so many of my favorite channels in my life. But I have been on here for an hour and 45 minutes. Measured 75. Whenever I see a screen name like that, I always wonder if I missed a joke. Hope you're doing good. I think I'm going to go in and call it an evening. I hope you all have had a good time. I have loved having you here to watch me find my way through this project yet a second time. Hey, Van. Did I win your cross challenge yet? I hope you're doing good down there, sir. Got another like, though. Hey, you all, if you're still here, please smack that like button. We need all we can get. Haven't got all the votes in yet. Well, you know the no votes don't count, right? We should definitely weight this scale. Well, I can't say I never win anything because, like, I've won several challenges, so it's all good. It doesn't matter. Wife got a nice cross for her mantelpiece. Speaking of which, did you see I put those thorns on there?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right. Hi, there is. All right. I'm sure somebody will have missed the humor in why I called it the Old Rugged Cross. Happy Mother's Day. There you go, Mrs. Soldier. Did you see that?
Oh, thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you. Mrs. Soldier says thank you. I'm so glad you all came. I'm tired, and I think I'm going to call it a night. But thanks you all for coming. Bless you all. And do yourself a favor and go check out some of these other great channels that are in this chat. Good night, all.